Welcome to the Peter Mooney channel and Appalachian Trail Tuesdays. Yes, that's right. Every Tuesday in the month of October, we are flying one of 5 legs to take us from Maine all the way down to Georgia, following the footpath of the Appalachian Trail. And today, being Tuesday the 17th, we are doing leg number 3, which takes us from Suffolk, New Jersey, down to Martinsburg, West Virginia. So happy to have you along. Everybody's welcome to fly along if you like. The exclamation point route command that Tyro has been kind enough to put in the chat there. It gives you just the departure and destination, and if you want to fly along, you can just put in those two and then follow the group. There's like 3 dozen GPS waypoints to kind of get the flight to follow the path of the trail, and that's just way too much for anybody. So you can also go to the link there at worldtour.flights and download the flight plan and then load it into Microsoft Flight Simulator. So let's see. That being said, I think we've seen enough of the poster there, and we can go here, and I can say, hi, happy to have you along. There's our trusty Mooney 8080 Alpha ready to go. And let's see, what do we need to, oh yeah, so look, to make a very long, tragic story as short as possible, I wasn't sure we were even going to stream today because when I first went to set everything up, I had no mic, no matter what. Eventually traced it down to unplugging it and plugging it back in. It's a USB device, and that's when I remembered. So my brother Steve, who lives out on the West Coast, was here for a week, and at one point I plugged in a thumb drive of his because there was a document, doesn't matter what, and it occurred. So when unplugging and plugging the USB thing back in, when that worked, I remembered that when he unplugged his thumb drive, apparently it was really tight and he struggled and was pulling really hard. So then there was like the moment it gave way, there was like a thump. And apparently that dislodged the mic, or at any rate, plugged it back in. That was fun. So that only took 45 minutes. And then, so finished, like getting everything else set up, and then started to do, usually do some audio checks before going live, and the mic working fine, but no monitor. I couldn't hear anything. And that, center of gravity, it's odd you should say that, because Mike is my local brother, and he hasn't caused any problems at all. No, and I'm not actually blaming Steve for the problem. It was just circumstances that, right. So, I had done everything I could think of to get my monitor working again, and that wasn't working. But finally, so I those of you who look at the Discord, about quarter till the top of the hour, I posted just a notice, saying we may not have a stream today because I got to be able to hear. I mean, with the monitor not working, it isn't that I hear some things and I don't hear other things. I don't hear nothing but the sound of my own voice. But eventually retrying something that I had tried before brought it back. Rebooting and restarting OBS and plugging things in and unplugging them and all. So I'm actually not clear on what it was that was stuck where that finally got it back. But in the process of that, the reason I asked during the overture if you were hearing welcome sounds is because I was, which I'm not supposed to. So then I thought, okay, well, we still may not have a stream today, but I remembered that in the process of trying to troubleshoot the whole thing, I had gone in on the streaming computer. I'd gone into the Windows sound setting and into the individual app audio settings, and had set each individual app, including the greeter bot, instead of having its audio output to default, I had set its audio output to the monitor. And so that's why I was hearing those. I'm not supposed to, I think. So that's my very sad story. Thank you for bearing with me. I spat all that out. Let me scroll back up here and say hello to some of you fine folks who are already here and have been waiting patiently. Not least of whom Soundtrack 78. Always delighted to see you. Welcome on in. And just to be sure, somebody let me know that you heard that. Because it looked to me like you did, but now I'm going to be second guessing every kind of audio thing because I'm a little rattled. You know what I mean? So just somebody heard that. Excellent. Thank you, Tyro. Absolutely fabulous. Ascended Gravity, welcome. Happy to have you here. And Tyro. And not only is he here, he drippy. M. Stein, delighted to see you. Happy to have you here as well. Tenshel is here. Hi, Tenshel. Oh my goodness. Also, Pezzy. Hi, Pezzy. Von Truffles. Happy to see you. Welcome on in. And oh my gosh, the one and only, the lovely Spundot is here. Hi, Spundot. Tabletop Android. Hi, how are you today? Oh, you're nervous for tonight? Oh, you got a new flight yoke. Wow. And a new mixer and microphone. Wow, yeah. Good luck with that. I didn't do anything new, and suddenly, what can you say? What can I say? Let's see. Oh, okay. So then that means I do need to remember to go up and turn the greeter bot loose to greet any additional folks as they come in. And is it too early for airplane sounds? I'm guessing if I forget to turn them on now, I won't remember to turn them on later. So that's pretty much that. Then let's see, what's next is probably to ask. I'll head inside the airplane here so that the sounds aren't quite as, oh boy, there we go. So yeah, type exclamation point ticket to get yourself entered into the giveaway. Pardon me one moment while I just go by. Just take a look at the pre-stream checklist here and make sure that I remembered to, yes, did that. Need to add a note to be sure I do that, which I did. That and that. Yeah, I think I took care of everything, so that can go. And yeah, good. There's the little giveaway monitor. Let's know 4 people have tickets so far. You can type exclamation point ticket now to get yourself a 1 in 5 shot at a free sub to the Peter Mooney channel. Or if you win the drawing and you're already subscribed here, I will give you a subscription to any channel on Twitch, provided you pick one that in fact offers subscriptions. So let's see. What's next here? Let's see who, if anyone, is flying along. Let's see if for some reason the drone camera is not working. Go here. Oh, I wasn't there. I was there. I have to go here, and I left it in control mode. That's why it wasn't working. Alrighty. That's a plane. That's a AI traffic plane, a drone, what am I trying to say? You know what I mean. It's a fake plane, that little Spitfire or whatever it is. Oh, that's not a Spitfire. What is that, an extra? I don't even know. Whatever it is. It's just made up by the sim. So I am seeing Tyragoth and, oh, I saw Tyragoth and Spundot. I wasn't seeing Ascended Gravity, but there he is. Hi, welcome. Anybody else hanging out on the runway or anything like that? No, okay, all right, that's great. So let's see. It didn't occur to me until, um, uh, this morning, maybe it was last night, doesn't matter, that, last Tuesday, I forgot to play the little Google Doodle, 2-minute, happy notes about, the Appalachian Trail. And I meant to play that on each of these streams, but then I forgot. Voyaging CA. Happy to see you. Glad you're back and welcome. Oh wait, what's no pressure from M. Stein? Did I miss that? No pressure about what? Let me scroll back, see if I missed camera on, mic on, flap set check. Actually, the flaps are not set because I decided to try and remember to do those later. No, so M. Stein, I wasn't feeling pressure, so no pressure achieved. Is what's going on over here? Is somebody? Oh, it's a reflection, I guess, or something. Something was making it look like maybe there were two airplanes parked where Spundot is here. Oh wait, or are there? No, it's a twin. No, that was just some sort of weird effect there on Spundot's Baron. Pyro. It's interesting that we see pilots in Tyro and Ascended Gravity's planes, but not in. Okay. Well, at any rate, what was I saying? I promise I was I had something to. Oh, right. So let's watch the. Bear with me, and here's replying to tabletop. Oh, about the pressure with all the new equipment and everything. Yep. So silly me butting into other people's. Homespun.I don't know. It may just be that you have, I don't know, some sort of visibility turned off or something. I mean, there's a bunch of settings that affect what does and doesn't show up there. So yeah, so let's, oh my gosh, that was sudden. Let's watch the little Google Doodle, because it's so cute, and I missed seeing it last time, so I'm gonna do that now. And it only takes about 2 minutes. If you don't want to see it again, grab a beverage, something of that sort, and yeah, we'll be right back, and then we'll get underway on the flight. righty then. Thank you for indulging me. I just think that's adorable. Spundot? Seriously? What are the Ben and Jerry's? Isn't that a pint? So that's like half gallon, right? Oh no, that's a pint is a quarter of a half gallon. Well, so to start with, where are these people today getting half gallons of ice cream? Because what used to be a half gallon of ice cream is now like a quart and a half, isn't it? Right? Klingman's Dome has snow today. That's astonishing. I saw a headline. Yeah, I think it was this morning that some place in North Carolina has the first snow of the year. Leaguer 1302, hey, welcome on in. I see you grabbing the route there. I hope you're able to fly along. Oh, good voyaging has loaded in. That's great to see. And Tina French, hello. Is that that is a lurk emote. All right, well, Tina French, I'm glad you're able to lurk. Welcome. We love our lurkers. And sound commands not working. What about the video commands? That seems to work. So let me see if I can think what would. Oh, yay, we've got another. Oh, it's Papa Joe. Papa Joe, hey, welcome. Happy to have you along. Let me see. There's sounds are available. Why would they? Oh, it's because of the activity feed. It's our old bugaboo, the activity feed. Bear with me a moment. See if I can get a cursor over to that window and do. Oh, so they're all gonna happen now. Oh well, maybe that was the only one that was backed up. Oh, it seems like that's the case. So, but now it looks like it's okay. Not going to worry about that. Let me go all the way back over here and now I can't remember a single. Oh, hey, Tyro! Thank you so very much for the 100 bits. That's absolutely awesome. I appreciate it ever so much, and thank you for testing the bit cheer alert system. We now return you to your regularly delayed program. Okay. So we got folks waiting on the ramp here. Let's see. I did not do what I normally do, which is, oh, come on. There's a window I forgot to open that I usually have open over here standing by, and that's the one with all the kind of photos that I may or may not at some point. Oh dear Lord, what have I done? Oh, I know what I've done. That means it's up here. There it is. I forgot to, whoops, see, that won't work. Gotta do that. There we go. I forgot to drag our football onto the screen. So if you have loaded in that route that's up on the world tour.flight, you should have seen something that looks generally like a football, kind of like this. So this is Sussex, New Jersey, up here where we're starting, and we essentially just fly a few miles north and then hang a left, which takes us up to this Microsoft Flight Simulator POI up here, which is the High Point Monument. But at 1,800 feet at the base of this monument, it's the highest point in the state of New Jersey, and then they built a 220-foot monument on top of that, and it's dedicated to the memory of all U.S. military veterans from the state of New Jersey. So then from there, we just follow our GPS waypoints along the path of the trail here. We cross a whole bunch of rivers. The river that's big enough to be visible from the altitude that we're looking from here is the Susquehanna that goes through Harrisburg. But before the Susquehanna, we cross the Lehigh. I put them all in the plan. The exclamation point plan lists the rivers. There's the Lehigh. There's the Delaware. The first is the Delaware, where we cross from New Jersey into, I think it's Pennsylvania, maybe, and then we cross the Lehigh, and then the Susquehanna takes us from Pennsylvania to Maryland, I think it is, and then the last one we cross is actually the Potomac. So anyway, there's all those coming along. Hey, Bonanza. Oh, so Bonanza G36 Flyer, great to see you. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. We're going to get underway with this flight any moment here. Oh, we're only 30 minutes in. I'll get going in the next couple minutes, and it'll be a new land speed record for this channel, embarrassing as that may be. And soundtrack, was it just me, or did we all get a little of our old nemesis, the buzzing sound back right at the end of, yeah, it's Spun Dot, isn't that is, yep, Ascended heard it, okay, yep, so that was me. Hey, yeah, Bonanza G36, yep, streams have been going well, and we have missed you, and I'm glad that perhaps things are maybe a tiny bit less busy today. I hope things remain reasonably calm. Our nemesis, the buzzing, just briefly at the end of, yep, okay, that's what I thought. All right. Well, I am being warned by Twitch that there's an ad break coming up in a minute, so maybe we'll get underway and get taxied out and ready for departure, and then everybody should be back by the time we're actually ready to go. So, yeah, we're taking off runway 3 down here to my right, anyway, and then we'll be heading off to the north. And then we will, you can actually see from here, there's High Point Monument up on that high point of all places. Sorry. Okay. So let's hop back in here, and I think we can just take the parking brake off and go ahead and taxi, because we're not even being bothered with things like pretending that we're gonna talk on the CTAF or anything like that, because today is just a purely fun fly along kind of thing without any attempt at simulated realism. So there's that. We got a pretty long taxi here, and so let's see, I think the woohoo, there we go. I think the ad break must have commenced. It usually tells me, but now it's not, because why would Twitch ever do the same thing the same way twice? I don't know. And oh, hey, there's Papa Joe appearing in the chat. Your neck of the woods, close to Allentown. Yeah, we in Lehigh Valley. Cool. Yeah, we go right overhead Allentown. I think I'm working on another route for the next. So this 5-leg series under the kind of semi heading of Mooney Adventures is the first of what I think will probably be a number of future. Hey, Mr. Egan, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. And yeah, so I've been working on the route for the next Mooney adventure, which I'm hoping to start in early November. It's a massive task. It's gonna and really not ready to announce it yet by any means, but I do kind of want to continue teasing the fact that there is something else coming. But how are we doing on oh yeah, look at this. I'm definitely gonna want to grab a photo of that. Everybody leave yourselves a little bit of separation in between folks, because I really loved that lineup shot that we got last Tuesday of everybody. So don't do your best not to enter the person in front of you without. This is not the Navy. We do not need people nuts to butts, as they used to say, I'm told, in our fine armed services. So I'm gonna not a hold short line here, but I'm gonna pause there just long enough to get out here and see if we can't get a there we go. That's everybody's names showing up. And a little bit further down like that, and maybe a little more over here. There we go. Alrighty then. All right. If I can find, let me find where the cursor is and find the screenshot button. And yes, there we go. Excellent. All right. Okay. So I do need to do a couple other things. Let's see. Let's drop in a notch of flaps. There we go. Can you hear the flaps? I think you can. I can. It would be good if everybody can hear other airplane sounds besides the engine. So then let's see. A little bit more nose up trim is usually helpful. Oh well, you know, no, that actually that's probably that's good right about there. And then let's get on some lights, and then I think we should be ready to go. Not sure why I bothered going there. I could have just gone like here. Yes, oops, not one there, but yes, that would also have let me. Okay, good to know. All right, I think that's me. Flaps are audible. Excellent. Good to know. Very, very, very good to know. Okay, well then I think I'm ready. Are you ready? It's only, yeah, 35 past the hour, and I didn't actually go. It's only been actually live. The overture only ended like 25 minutes ago. I think this is a record for taking off. Oh, and hey, El Plagiato, welcome on in. Good to see you. Welcome along. Type exclamation point ticket to get yourself entered in the giveaway if you have not already. And Spundot brought I think everybody brought something fast enough to keep up with me. But one thing I noticed about this leg number 3 is it's shorter than it's the shortest of the 5 legs in the. Wormhole Extreme, hey, welcome on in. Good to see you as well. And good, hey, we're up to 12 tickets for the giveaway. That's awesome. I think I was saying, looks like everybody brought something fast enough to keep up with the Mooney, but because this leg is a relatively short one, I'm probably going to, if I remember at the top of climb, to reconfigure for cruise. Then I will probably not go quite as fast as we normally do. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I have forgotten. Let's see. Are we? Yeah. No. Okay. That checks out. I miss our friend who's on vacation this week, and hopefully he might drop in at some point just to say hi. But Mr. Mr. Louise Egan. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I guess let's go. Oh, let me get one other thing up here on the monitor over on this side here, just because I had some notes just to be sure to mention. Like I think I found some landmarks, so we'll know like when we're crossing state borders and that sort of thing. Okay, I should be able to read that from there. Alrighty, well, I don't see anybody on approach from that end or from that end. Haha. Yeah, okay, that looks good. So yeah, let's get underway here. Let's park and break off. Flaps are set, trim's set. It's not my first flight of the day, is why I didn't bother doing a run up. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. So yeah, here we go. Woohoo! All right, we got plenty of RPMs. That's good. We can keep it relatively down the middle of the runway here. There's airspeed alive and 60 knots. And this is a lift. That was plenty of nose up trim then, because that just lifted itself right off at 75. That's nice. Gear can come up. And we got plenty of climb rate here to clear those trees. Ooh, and people taking off a little bit faster than me, even. Isn't that lovely? Oh my. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, this heading still looks reasonable. Climb rate's not too bad. Hey, there's Spundot. N.Eur in the lead. Lots of people over New York City ways. New York City. Let's get the laps up. I almost forgot that. And how are we looking toward that high point? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oopsie, I want to not turn left also. Okay, yeah, we still have a ways to go. A ways north to go before, but I do want to level out here around 2200 or so. Let's see, what's the top of that? 2100 is where the top of that monument is. So we'll go up to, well, let's try going up to 2150. So we get the autopilot going here, and at about 2150-ish, about there, we'll set the alt hold, see what it does, and we'll just put it in nav mode. I think that's going to do us so. Okay. That the other thing I forgot to do was to do this. Oopsie. Because I don't, I have no pride when it comes to cheating. I don't think it's really cheating to have a map open, but if we were really flying VFR here, I would have my chart. So that's. Otherwise, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty then. So it's a gorgeous day here in the Appalachian Mountains in the northeast corner of New Jersey. Here we go, making our turn to the west to head us over toward the monument here. Sight of that monument. I don't know. Oh, there it is, right there. There is yonder monument. Back in here. It's another obelisk, not unlike the one we saw in Bennington, Vermont. Was that Vermont or New Hampshire? Where's Bennington? Somebody refresh my memory. Hello, Heraldus. Heraldus. Hi, Heraldus. We're flying the path of the Appalachian Trail. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pause here for a sec because the autopilot is already starting to make this turn before we get to see this monument, and I do want to take a look at it. So let's just take the drone camera over there. Sorry if you are flying along and I failed to mention that I was about to stop dead in front of you. But yeah, so immersion canceling services, that's funny too. So yeah, so it's an obelisk, much like the one that we saw up in Bennington, and also a war memorial. And then, as I mentioned, the base is, it's built on the highest point in New Jersey, which is 1,800 feet above sea level, and then it's 220 feet tall itself, bringing it to 2,100 feet at its tippy tip right up here, which looks like it is probably like a warning light that might flash at night, although I made it night in the sim and it doesn't. The whole area is kind of lit up with some It's like some floodlighting. But hey, I'm Meow Somehow. Great to see you. Welcome in. We are in Northeast New Jersey, having just departed on leg 3 of our 5-leg flight down the Appalachian Trail. Some interesting shadows going on with our flags fluttering in the breeze over here. But this is yeah, so there's then the interior of the thing is not modeled, so I'm not going to bother looking in there. But yeah, so this is it's a monument honoring all of New Jersey's veterans from all of the branches of the U.S. military. So and you just I'm told that from here you can see New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York. Oh, am I missing something? Something's happening. Monster, 100 bits. Hi. Welcome on in. A delight to see you as always. And thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's awesome. All right. Yep. So there's New Jersey's High Point Monument. We'll just get back in the plane here and get back underway, making that turn to the south. See the monument as we pass by there. And this is wasn't I think I was saying, is that when I was, wait a minute, where am I? I went, aha, there. So I think I'm going to climb on up to, I think I'm going to go on up to 3,000 now, because we can use the drone to get lower for a better view. I mean, I think 2,500 would suffice for the next couple of legs, but then there's like a 3,000. Well, we'll stop at 2,500-ish and see what we get there. At some point, I'm probably going to get worried and climb a little more. But let's see what we get there. So I am gonna, let's see. So soundtrack. I'm gonna set cruise power in a minute here. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Like Monster saying, well, all right, okay. Well, Monster, I wasn't expecting that you'd be able to stay. I know it's your work day, but thank you so very much for sticking your head in the door, throwing $1 and running out. No, I don't know. I definitely appreciate that a great deal. Yeah, Mr. Egan, wouldn't that be nice if they would flutter in the breeze a little? That's definitely 1 point in favor of X-Plane 12, but yeah, wormhole extreme. I know. Yes. All right. Okay, good. I think I'm caught up over there on that. So let's see what we got going on down here. Oh yeah, look, we're at the very top of the White Arc there. So let's indeed. Oh, and burning 20 gallons an hour. That is ridiculous. Let's bring these down to 19 and 19 for a start. See what that gets us. Or something in that general neighborhood. And we can probably lean a little bit. With that exhaust gas temperature, we can lean a lot. Wow. Oh, we can't lean that much. That's weird. That's weird that our exhaust gas is so cool, especially considering we were using rental power for the first 10 minutes of the flight there. Very, very strange. Well, that appears to be. Find peak there. Yeah, that's definitely peak, so just a little bit rich a peak. And then what do we get? Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Well, 10 gallons an hour. That's a pretty darn good burn rate. And has that slowed us down at all? No. Well, we're down to 145-ish. That's still pretty fast. How's everybody else doing as far as, like, keeping up? I throw it open to the group. Should I slow down a little more? We got, Voyaging's in the Comanche and PA-30. Somebody, is that the Seminole? I can never remember the numbers between the Seminole and the other Piper twin that starts with an S. That's not a Sierra. What is it? Somebody help me. So Tyro is in the Bonanza. Why is everybody going around to the right? Oh, so Tyro is... Oh my gosh, something's happening. What's happening? Zerg forever, hey! Welcome on in. Oh, the twin Comanche is the 30. Right, I completely forgot that we even have that. I even got a copy and then forgot that we have the twin Comanche. Zerg forever, thank you so much for the 300 bits. That's absolutely stunning. Thank you. So, and then, yeah, so Spundot in the Baron's not going to have any trouble, and the twin Comanche, that should be fine. So Voyaging in the regular Comanche, is that the slowest person in our group? That's pretty wild. The Comanche is the lowest thing you got going, but or the BE-36 regular Comanche. I forget what its cruise speed is, but we're gonna make a triple. I hope not. That would probably be as ugly as that Britain Norman Islander thing with the 3 engines. So I certainly could slow it down a little more here, like with a end of speed brakes or dropping the gear. That's pretty extreme, but so I leave it up to down to almost 140. Y'all tell me in the chat if there's anybody who wants us to slow it down a little bit. All you gotta do is say the word, and it's... Oh, was I turning? Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't realize I was. Oh, does that mean, did I miss a waypoint there with the, now I can't seem to find anything on the, oh, okay, yeah, there we are. Ooh, did we just pass the Delaware River, or no? Let me see. No, I don't think so. I think that's this one that's still coming up. Yeah, the Delaware is just a little bit out in front of us here still. So I forgot that we had a turn before that. But yeah, so Spundot, this a lot. What I noticed is that a lot of this leg kind of looks a lot like this. And I think this is the at least in the sim, the shape that we tend to see where on the map you see those, you know, I forget the word you used, but it was almost like God had taken a huge rake and raked along the, you know, the surface of the earth there, you know, kind of thing. Striations is the word you used. Thank you very much, and a good word it is to describe that. Yeah, so that's we a lot of today's route, we're kind of following along one of these lines of striation, if you will. Ooh, hey, cheers to the power line add-on, because that's doing a good job for us. And yeah, so here along our right over here, and then it's right up in here somewhere, this river. This is the Delaware River, and that's the border between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. And just where it goes out of sight up here, I think, is where it essentially hangs a left, and that's where we're going to cross over it. So we're still over New Jersey now, but when we get up here a little bit further, the river turns left, and we keep going straight, and at that point we will be over Pennsylvania. I think we're over Pennsylvania for quite some time. But lots of lovely scenery going on here. Oh, and am I down to 40 knots? That looks like I am. That's good. Or 140. No, still hanging out at 145. But everybody's keeping up okay, are they? Oh, you know what? Can I go here and there? No, it's here and there. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, cool. So let's see what we can do about that. I'm going to take the name tags off and go here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There is what I meant to do. Pretty cool looking. No, I keep hitting the wrong button. I don't know why. Woohoo! That is some amazingly sexy footage. I'm gonna have to clip that from the. I'm not gonna for today mess with the. What have I done to my? I don't know. Oh, I see what I've done. No, there we go. Not gonna mess with trying to record in OBS today because it's just. I spent the hour and a half before the stream messing with OBS. Oh, is this our river coming up here? I think it is. Welcome on in. Person who I've spent the last several months calling CMA when that's not how their name is pronounced. Oh my gosh. And KW for life, welcome to you as well. We're just crossing the Delaware River, which is the point at which we go from being overhead New Jersey to now where the drone camera is over Pennsylvania. And as I was saying, welcome to KW for life, and welcome to Sagrin sent me a link to her pronunciation. Yes, she not only told me, she sent me a link. She clipped it from her stream and sent me the link, and I studied it. So I think it's something more like Thema. How is that? Any Thema? Any better than what I was doing before? I hope. We'll see. A really nice high picture of it. Yeah. So again, over here, New Jersey, and then over here, Pennsylvania, and yeah. Go back here for the moment. Isn't that lovely? The beautiful fall colors. It was an attempt. Well, let's see. Like you did do. It keeps the vibe here. Well, I don't want to say your name the wrong way. Maybe we should probably hop on a Discord voice call at some point when the stream's not going on, and maybe you could coach me one-on-one, or I could go back and take a closer look at. So I may have inadvertently had the speed brakes on. I reached for the camera control and my hand accidentally brushed the what am I trying to say? Brushed the speed brake lever, at which point I noticed it was partially deployed. Does that mean so I took them off. We're still hanging at 145. Okay. They may not have been on for long. I'm not really sure. Ooh, I'm also not really sure if we're going to clear this next mountaintop, are we? I think we are, but you know what? Let's go ahead. Oh my God. Zerg forever. Another 200 bits from Zerg. Thank you so much. And for, well, yeah, I don't, so I appreciate the accolades, but it's also, it's just, it's kind of a thing with me. I like to pronounce everybody's name the way they want it pronounced. It's kind of a corollary. I learned when I was working as a nursing assistant in hospice. Uh, Somebody told me about the platinum rule, which kind of takes the golden rule and goes it one better. So the golden rule is treat people the way you want to be treated. But this person kind of pointed out, well, that there's a little bit of self-centeredness in that you're assuming everybody else wants to be treated the way I want to be treated. So if I'm applying the golden rule, and they suggested the platinum rule, which is treat others the way they want to be treated. Right? So my insistence on saying somebody's name right is really more about me, whereas CMA or CIMA maybe really doesn't care at all about how their name is pronounced, in which case ascended gravity, we're climbing because it just said I'm going to climb. So I thought I'd climb up to 3 just because I'm not sure. At some point, I know we need to be at 3 to clear something, and rather than, I took a look from here, and I didn't like what I saw. So now we're at 3, and I feel fine. What kind of thing do we get from here? Whoa! Let's, you know what, I'm gonna go back here and go back to this, because that's... Oh, that's a pretty view of scenery. So let's see. What was I? Hormel extreme. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure each and every one of us mostly makes their stream about themselves, and I'm honest enough to admit it. I think that's the main difference. But what do I say? Who's going to be the keystone of this leg? Get some sleep and sleep until 5 hours. Oh dear. Oh yeah. SEMA or CMA. I did. I heard about the incidents, and I'm sorry that interfered with your sleep. And I hope everybody is well and okay. So I hope to see you again soon. Hope to see you maybe Thursday is the next time I'm live. 48 hours from now. I hope you'll be able to come back then, and I hope you get some good rest. Oh, you were in the football stadium. Wow. Oh, wow. Hey, yeah. Okay, all right. Well, I was about to go ahead, get to bed, get some rest. I was thinking I might pull up the clip from Segrin, but we can do that. We can do that later. We don't need to do that now. All right. Is this ascended gravity? I'm thinking it is. Oh no, is that Tyro? Now I forget who's in what. Oh well, I turned off the tags. That might help. So that's Tyro immediately behind. Oh, and then Spundot in the empty Baron and ascended gravity, and then I think I'm just a little too distant to see Papa Joe and voyaging. So I could, I could slow it down a little more. We could put out just a little speed brake to. Let's see what happens if we go about there. Might bring it down 5 or 10 knots or so. Yeah. Oh, you missed the climb. Okay. My apologies. There is Tyro slipping underneath. Let me just take a quick look Oh, that's right. It wasn't in there. It was in here. Uh-huh. Wait. What is... Now I'm confused. Oh, no, I picked the wrong thing again. Okay. Oh, it's there. That's where that is. So then I don't know if... Let's see. I don't know if we get audio if I pull this over here. Or actually, is there anything... There are other things on there that I don't really want to no, I don't suppose there's anything on my, well, I don't know. Oh, is that a pop-out button? Let's see what that's gonna do.
Oh, Seema.
Is that, are you getting audio of that on the stream? Let's see. If I pull this out here, then I can go there.
Oh,
Seema.
Oh,
Seema? Seema. Seema? So you are able to hear that, okay. Well, at any rate.
Oh, Seema.
Okay, well, that's what I was going for anyway. Apparently with not a great deal of success, but, you know, be that as it may. Let me see if I can put this things back in order over here. Oh, and then that's gone wonky over there. Oh, and we're coming up to another river, which is, I'm pretty sure, yes, we're coming up on the Lehigh River. And is the Lehigh, is that where we enter Maryland? No, because the Susquehanna is where we cross into Maryland. So I guess I just made note of general, hey, Insanity, hey, welcome in. Sea bass, she is not saying sea bass. They're saying Seema, or Seema, either Seema or Seema. Or maybe in between and I'm not sure. But I'll jump on Voice Discord and get that sorted out. AA Insanity, delighted to have you here. We are flying leg 3 of 5 of our trip down the Appalachian Trail. We're currently overhead. Oh, so that's really interesting. This appeared for the first time. This is the first time I have seen that in the stream. I wonder if it's the result of some keybind that I've added for some other purpose that's causing that to appear. Very, very, very strange. Ooh, and are we at the... Oh, we are. We're overhead the river. Here's the Lehigh River in Pennsylvania. Oh, and then so this is there. So, Papa Joe, are we near... Does this put us near Allentown? We're just overhead. 69... Oh, that's... So there's an airport right there. That is... the airport there is 69 November. Why is the drone camera being so slow? I don't know. But before it's completely out of sight. So that's 69 November, right on the banks of the Lehigh. And let's see if I can figure out from there. Oh, Allentown, I think it's just further down the Lehigh, right? I think we passed it off to our... I think it's now at about our 8 o'clock, maybe. Sort of back over there. Whoopsie. I think that's the airport at Allentown right there. And, yeah, so now I am going to have to figure out how to get this off of my window. Let's see, what did I do? Kind of hard to have all the ATIS info all at once like that without having to listen to it. Yeah, That's within the center of gravity. We went over Walnut Port. Let's see. Oh, you so oh yeah, so yeah, KABE. I think is what I just had. Was what I just was able to zoom in on there. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted. But the flight and the chat and the what is this on the bottom of my screen and how do I make it go away? It's is that part of Flow that lets you put the thing down there? I must have pressed some key that I didn't mean to press. If anybody's got an idea, by all means, let me know. It could be in, brother, could be in Flow, and well, no, it's not. That just takes us to the weather map. What's this? No, ooh, no, not that. Oh, comm frequency to something else. Okay. Like I know how to do that on this thing. I really don't, do I? But oh, this will switch them. Does that switch them? Does that do it? Okay, looks like that did it. Huh. Is that because I have voices turned off so that I don't have to hear that kind of stuff? Ugh. So AA Insanity, I get your point about it being handy to, oh, I don't know what I just did with my speed brake. Oh, well, apparently earlier I slowed us down a good bit. What are we, we're down to, oh yeah, around 120. So that's probably slower than we really need to be going, but I just bumped the speed brake lever again there, which is what made me, what brought to mind that we were doing Papa Joe. Oh no, yeah, no problem at all. And Pepper, yeah, I gotta tell you, I am more than a little jealous because usually the hour and a half before the stream starts, I got a shower, which I didn't, hence the hat. I got a meal, which I didn't. Oh, it was just the sound not working. It was frightening enough that I just did nothing but that until it was resolved, and by the time it was resolved and working, it's like exactly time to start the stream. So no food, no shower, poor me, wah, wah, wah. But this flight is lovely, and certainly lovely enough to make up for. Is that a grass runway? It kind of almost looks like one, doesn't it? Anything on the chart? Nothing on the chart. We're coming up on that. That looks like chicken houses to me. Somebody is growing some chickens right there, I can tell you that much. Voyaging Papa. Alright, looks like we still got everybody with us. That's a good thing. And, I don't know why, I always press the wrong button first. This seems to be the way of things. Whee! This is fun. Have we gotten that far ahead of everybody else? I'm feeling bad. Okay. And oh no, it's just okay. That's just one person hanging back. But what if? Oh wait, hang on. Oh. I don't know what I just did there. I meant to come down here and look at. Hang on a minute. I thought I had photogrammetry off. So why are these looking so much like photogrammetry? You don't normally see this sort of nonsense in the sim. Let's get the camera back up here. Come back in here where it's not quite as noisy. Oh, okay. Oh, well, Zerg, you know, there are certainly worse things. I mean, I'll feel better. You know, I'll probably take one as soon as the stream's over here. And actually, I think I'll probably eat first. But then we'll definitely move on to the shower because, yeah, I feel kind of like, oh, I don't know how you got out there ahead either. It's perfectly fine. No worries there. What was I was gonna? About to do something. Well, I suppose if it was important, it will call back. I should probably. Oh, you know, some folks have come in since I most recently reminded everybody to type !ticket to get yourself entered in the giveaway at the end of the stream. We are going to give away a free subscription. It'll be a free sub to the Peter Mooney channel, or if you win the drawing and you're already subscribed here, I'll give you a subscription to any channel on Twitch as long as you pick one that offers subscriptions. So there's that. Wills O. Nance, welcome and thank you for the 100 bits. That is absolutely delightful. It's delightful to see you, and it's delightful that you cheered 100 bits. I appreciate that a great deal. Thank you. And we, as you have just entered the room, I'll mention that we are we're flying leg 3 of 5 on our 5-part adventure down the Appalachian Trail from Maine to Georgia. And where I'm trying to find, let's see, I was going to pull up the, oh yeah, there's that thing. So then there's that would then allow me to do that, right? So we left out of here up in New Jersey, Sussex, New Jersey. We saw this war memorial or veterans memorial up here at the highest point in the state of New Jersey. And then we came down this way across from New Jersey into Pennsylvania, and we are now, I think we're just about here. I think it's not long before we kind of make this slight right turn here and head toward Harrisburg and the Susquehanna River here, which is the point at which we will cross from Pennsylvania into whatever it is I said a short time ago. It's not Maryland, is it? Did I just close the wrong window? I did. I just closed the wrong window, which is the one where my notes are. Susquehanna, Maryland. It is. That's the Susquehanna is where we cross from Pennsylvania into Maryland. And then, and then we keep on heading down. When we get somewhere way on down in here, we also cross the Potomac River. But at any rate, so that's the overview of what we're up to today. And yeah, let's have another look at the scenery here. It's you know, the Appalachian Mountains are not high and dramatic like the Rockies. These are very, very old, you know, comparatively old. I forget how many millions of years. Oh, look, check out all the airplane shadows on the, well, we were seeing them on the grass. They're harder to see on the fall trees. There we go. That, okay, that's just wicked cool if you ask me. Ha. There we go. Wow. You know, when I first used Microsoft Flight Simulator, it was all, you know, grayscale polygons. It was as representational as it got. And, you know, I look at something like that, and yeah, so, okay, so the trees don't flutter in the breeze. Fine. I mean, really? Compared to gray polygons, I will take this any day. Can I tell on the map what we're looking at here? No, not really. Oh, Reading. Reading, Pennsylvania is now at our 9 o'clock. Including the airport KRED. Is it visible from here? I can't quite tell if maybe that's KRED over in there. Oh, that might be the whole town. Oh, or this might be the whole town. No, Reading's bigger than that. Well, at any rate, we are in the general vicinity of Reading. There. And, yeah. So, pretty amazing formation here. Watch it from here for a moment or two. Maybe even without the... Uh-oh. So let's see. Did I miss anything over here? I probably did. Yeah, Wills, hope you're having a good day today. Glad you're able to come by. Oh, cool. There's Spundot as well. Hi, Spundot. Yeah, yes, AA Insanity. I agree. I agree entirely. It's and obviously a lot of the autogen is, from altitude looks fantastic. Well, I mean, so that's like the whole photogrammetry thing. I leave photogrammetry off because a lot of the flying I do is pretty low to the ground, and photogrammetry from more than 10,000 feet generally looks like the higher above 10,000 you go, the better photogrammetry looks. But you get down below 10 and it looks way worse than just the plain autogen, at least to my eyes. So yeah, rural especially. Yes, I agree. Hey, M. Glickman. Hello. Oh, Spundot. Oh my gosh. What happened? Spundot, are you all right? And who's this over here? Did we lose? Is that somebody flying over there? It's something flying. It's another twin. But, wait, did I get my tags didn't go back on because I was on the wrong. Oh, that was Papa Joe, looping around it. All right. And, yeah, Mesque is off somewhere distant. All righty. And are we falling further behind voyaging? No, not particularly. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, what was I saying? Ooh. Oh, M. Glickman. Okay, good. There, you got your colors look better than mine. Am I missing something? Oh, well, so voyaging, I've got the Bijan Seasons add-on. Dave, hi, welcome on in. But voyaging, yeah, that's absolutely where the fall colors are coming from. In just the base stem without any kind of add-on, I wouldn't imagine that you get. My best recollection of it is that there's no seasonal changes at all in base Microsoft Flight Simulator. So lots of people use Rex AccuSeasons. At the time that I got Bijan, it was because I didn't do a compare and contrast between the two. Just somebody recommended the Bijan. I was pretty new to flight sim in general, and I gave it a try and liked it. So I have no idea if Rex AccuSeasons is better or not as good, or causes fewer problems or causes more problems or costs more or less. I know none of that. But both of those, I do know, both of those are available. This is a little dirt strip. There's something on the, oh yeah, this might be Bravo. No, I can't see. That's a, but that sure does kind of look like a little dirt strip airport, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's my story on seasonal color add-ons. But BIJAN. Let me take a quick look here. I think with that, and hello, yes, with the there, and is it oh, you know what, it's probably not. Oh no, it's not on here. It's, well, I thought it was on, I think I got it from Sky Market, but it's, yeah, EIJAN. And you can choose, so you choose whether you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, and then it's not automated in terms of, like, if you just, so you at any given time you go into your Bijan seasons and you choose which season you want. Right, and then it stays that season until the next time you intentionally change it. So in other words, it's not synced up to where if you just change from spring to fall in the in the simulator, in the, like, in the weather window, it won't it's not going to change it for you. Bijan Hibashi 4-season pack reality for us. Oh, okay, cool. Working on making my way around the world in West. Oh, hey, Dave, that sounds awesome. That is quite the voyage. Wow. If you get it on the in-game marketplace, you can buy all 4 seasons separately, meaning you can uninstall one and install another. I see what I get what you're saying. That makes perfect sense. And I did not know it was now available in the in-game marketplace, so that is also good to know. Thank you, Spunda. And pardon me while I take a sip of a beverage. That may be better. We'll see. Where are we? We're about halfway there to, yeah. What does this say we got? Wait, 1.4? What? Hang on. Oh, custom to custom. Is there another? There must be another waypoint between. Oh, I see. We're coming right up on this. So as soon as we pass this one, and I'm not sure, I guess there was just a, yeah, this was just a slight turn in where the trail is why it looks like a straight line. Can we get any idea of, oh, I do remember in pre-flying this that I remember looking up what freeway that was, but I don't remember now, because knowing did not strike me as being particularly crucial. But as soon as we are past this next waypoint, we can look at the GPS and see how far we have to go till we get to Harrisburg, which is where we are going to cross the Susquehanna into Maryland. And then we'll be in Maryland. Oh, it says we got an ad break coming up in 3 minutes. I'm going to just let that one run as well so I can save any. Like last time, I needed to delay the ad break. So that it didn't happen during the, looks like it might be fly underable, but it's just not that kind of flight. But yeah, freeway hanging left here. I don't remember where that one's going. But oh yeah, Spundot. So yeah, here's a striations view for you if ever there were one. like I was saying, it almost looks like it's been raked as it, you know, the way those ridge lines all run along one another. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely country here. I don't know what I'm doing here, other than messing up. Huh. Okie doke, let's see. Oh, Herr Gizmo, hi! Good to see you, welcome in. I hope you are enjoying your, I'm guessing, evening? Could be wrong. Ah, night. Hope you're enjoying your night. Again, that's a guess, but pretty sure. Oh, and R6 Chavez 122. Is the 6 supposed to be a letter? If so, isn't it like G? R, is it just R Chavez? At any rate, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Welcome to the Peter Mooney channel. We're flying the Appalachian Trail from Maine to Georgia. And we're doing it in 3 separate, I should just stop talking now. Let's, as they used to do on the Monty Python Flying Circus. Start again. So, hi, R Chavez. Welcome on in. We're flying the Appalachian Trail north to south from Maine to Georgia, and we're doing it in 5 separate legs, and this is the middle one, leg number 3 out of 5, which is taking us from New Jersey to West Virginia. And we're about it's halfway. Let me glance over at my map here and see. Yeah, we're about halfway along this part of the route. We are coming up on our kind of the next thing that we're going to see is the Susquehanna River at Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I think that is something else. This is a little too close to be. Well, yeah, we can also see that Voyaging, who's on our same flight path here, is not. Yeah, so that's not. We're not close enough to see. Welcome back, soundtrack. Not close enough to Harrisburg yet to actually see where it is. But we're mostly just enjoying some lovely fall colors and some companionable flying along, and happy to have you here. Oh, and for those who aren't subscribed, like part of the turnpike, I think that was that. You're probably right about that being part of the turnpike. Oh my gosh! Oh hey, R Chavez, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that a great deal. Thank you. Yeah, and I think you're right about that being part of the Pennsylvania Turnpike. That rings a bell from when I was looking. I was comparing the chart to you know, just like a regular road map to Google Maps, you know, to a street map, and that rings a bell. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, sorry, R Chavez. That was I have them turned down as low as they will go, and so we still get them every now and then. Seems like they're maybe about every half hour or so, and they're only 30 seconds. If I could turn them, if there was a way to turn them off, I absolutely would. But as far as I can tell, there's not. Other than getting as many people subscribed as possible, that of course will always turn them off. But thank you so much for the follow. In case you were away on the ad break when I said thank you for following, I appreciate that a great deal. I've been streaming for, I guess, about 11 months now. I think we're probably about to enter our 12th month before maybe another week or so we'll be at the 11-month point, and it's amazing how many folks have followed along. I don't keep a really close eye on it, I figure we'll need to do something to celebrate 1,000 when we get there. And last I looked, we were at 800 and some. I can sneak a quick peek. Let's see what it. Hello. Oh, there we go. Does it? Could say on here somewhere. Oh, 840. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, 160 to go till we celebrate 1,000. That's pretty cool. So, thank you for coming along. And the next, everybody's always welcome to fly along anytime I'm streaming here on the Peter Mooney channel. And so if you would like to do that sometime, by all means, or if you're at a loose end now and you want to load in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, we will be there before long. I hear some other engine noises out. Okay, there's Ascended Gravity and Tyrell, all in formation. Spundot, are you back here somewhere? There's Spundot, trailing just a little in her big, powerful twin. Hey, look, Honks is here. Good to see you, and welcome. We're flying the Appalachian Trail in a bunch of Moonies and Beaches, and one Piper. No, two Pipers. We got a Comanche and a twin Comanche, a B-36 and a Baron, and then a pair of Moonies. So 6 of us flying along so far. And as I was saying to R. Chavez, if you feel like joining in, load in at Harrisburg, and we'll all be there soon. Oh yes, in fact, we can all see the Susquehanna River, and a huge and mighty river it is, and it's that's the river. When I was pre-flying this and planning, I was even more grateful than I am usually for having bought the that Power Lines and Smokestacks add-on, because prior to that, we did a flight down the Susquehanna River once, and when we got to Harrisburg, 3 Mile Island looked like some round office buildings. And with the add-on, is it too far south to see from here? That must have been the other flight I was working on the plan for. Well, I guess you're gonna, maybe when we get a little closer. Oh yeah, because there's that's the runway at Harrisburg at the airport. So 3 Mile Island is south of there. At any rate, with the Power Lines and Smokestacks add-on, 3 Mile Island actually is 4 nuclear reactor stacks rather than in the default scenery in the sim. It's like I said, it's 4 round office buildings. Did I not call you a bonanza? I thought, well, okay, 2 beaches was my point, and Spundot, I see, gotcha, that's funny. Oh, and hey, Kino the producer is here. Hi, welcome on in. Great to see you, and I hope you're doing well as well. And Honks, yeah, we will. So we are at Harrisburg. We're turning south and heading down toward, oh, I forget what city, if any, is down that way. Heading toward, oh, what is that? Where's KTHV? I could look it up, but I'm way too lazy. From Harrisburg, we're heading due south for at least 10 or 15 miles before we head back to the southwest again. And then we end up in Martinsburg, West Virginia, is where today's flight ends. But let's see. So yeah, I don't want to completely lose sight of this Susquehanna. Oh, York. Yes. Thank you. And we don't go as far as York, we hang a right before we get there. But yeah, this I remember this curve in the Susquehanna from when we did our Susquehanna River run flight early this year, maybe late last year. Forget exactly when that was that we flew down the Susquehanna. But there's the city of Harrisburg over yonder, and again you can see Harrisburg Airport. With the runway at Harrisburg lies right along the riverbank. Pretty cool looking. But yeah, I guess we don't get to see 3 Mile Island because it's thought that it was somewhere just a little bit south of the airport. Oh, drone camera just flew through some people. Oh, so the river goes that way, and then it goes over there. Oh well. Not that I am suffering from any, intense need to see 3 Mile Island, but oh, okay. So here's our left. I am so glad. I'm so thankful for our autopilot today because it's the hour and a half of audio troubleshooting before the stream left me in no condition to be in command of anything, let alone an aircraft. Ooh, spun dot off our wing. That's cool. Alright. Leaving beautiful Pennsylvania and entering beautiful Maryland. Oopsie. Oh, forgot I had done that. There we go. That's so interesting. Every time. So that's the speed brake sound. Oh, interesting. So I don't get to hear the speed brake sound when I've got the camera turned like that. Oh, interesting. When I don't have the camera turned around like that, I do hear the speed brake sound. So that's also weird. Am I falling behind everybody? Probably because I'm messing with the speed brakes. Or am I out of fuel, or is there some other cause of some excess drag? No, all that looks fine. Engine instruments look fine. Okay, well, I'm just falling behind then. That's fine. Oh, looks like somebody didn't make the turn. Papa Joe, are you having supper still? Papa Joe, if you can hear me, turn south. Oh, golly. Oh, wow. Check this out. What a nice friendly bunch. Oh, it's a great day for flying, I tell you what. So anyway, so that's speed brakes on, speed brakes off. And then, so what was it that I was, oh, right. So if they're deployed partially, I go out here and look out the left. So what I thought was happening was that when I looked back inside, I was hearing the speed brake sound. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe we have a, that's me adjusting them. But, so whether, oh, Papa Joe, sorry. Fredericksburg and Martinsburg were the airports, that you flew to. Oh, for your, yeah, for the long solo, the minimum 3 stops, and one of them has to be at least 50 miles. That's really cool, Fredericksburg and Martinsburg. Neat. Well, I forget where Fredericksburg is. Do you recall its ICAO code? I could look over here on the chart. But that seems like, yeah, that seems like a nice long cross country. I did mine was, so I was when I first started lessons, it was through a group called the Chapel Hill Flying Club in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, which is where I live. But the airport, which eventually was closed, was in the process of, it was, everybody was inching in the direction of, oh, back in '66. Okay, cool. Yeah, mine was in 2001. But everybody was more or less getting ready for the airport to close, and one of our instructors, who was an awesome pilot, still is as far as I know, had an engine out on departure and went into trees off the departure end, and was fine. Very, very minor injuries. Handled the situation as it should have been handled. But that raised enough of a stink that it was suggested it might be a good time, since eventually the airport was closing. Perhaps our flying club would like to look for accommodations elsewhere. So the club moved 30 miles south to Sanford, North Carolina. So that's where did the bulk of my training. So my long cross country, one of these days I will find my logbook, because I really want to know how many hours I have. I have no idea. It's in everything from my IRL flying days ended up in a banker's box that's somewhere in the garage, and Lord help me if I could. I've looked a few times, but it's I don't even get me started on the state of my garage and all the stuff that's jammed out there. But at any rate, so I don't remember really where the stops were on my your garage. I take you to mean. I don't really remember where the stops were on my long cross country. One of them was, the most distant one was across the state line in South Carolina. So from Sanford, I went somewhere southwest, and then turned and came back to the southeast to a place in South Carolina. And the one in, I assume it's still a requirement. They had at least one of the fields had to be a towered field, or maybe that wasn't a requirement in the regs. Maybe that was a club rule that before your instructor would sign you off to get for your PPL check ride, that you had to on your long cross country solo. At least one field had to be towered. So at any rate, the place in South Carolina, am I still in nav mode? Why am I not turning? Am I turning? I don't appear to be turning. We'll monitor this for a turn. Are we going to turn? Am I misviewing the? Sure looks like the magenta line is turning. Oh, I guess not yet. I guess it's going to get a little, okay. Things just look different on the GPS than they do on the moving map. Let's see, what was I saying? Why are we not turning? At any rate, the towered field in South Carolina, I had gone in and out of plenty of towered fields with my instructor, but I'm pretty sure it was the first time I had ever done a towered field without being the only person in the airplane. And it was just and it was a place I had never flown before. First time at the field. I got all kind of like really like behind the airplane and flustered and trying to catch up and get things done. And so I remember talking to I called up the right approach frequency to enter there. I'm sure it was a Delta, but I established two-way radio communication and entered the Delta, and Kino, that's funny. And then I do remember the that controller giving me the tower frequency, and apparently at that point that was when I got distracted and never changed over to the tower frequency, I think. somehow cleared for the approach got translated in my brain to cleared to land, because I landed. Beautiful landing. And then I guess it was after I think it was after I was on the ground that since I was still on the approach frequency, that controller called me back up and asked if I had ever changed over to the tower frequency, and that's when it hit me. And I was like, looks like I didn't, whatever. So he gave me a number to call when I got down, and so once I was shut down, before I even opened the door on the plane, I got out my cell phone and called my instructor and told him what had happened, and he got me to read him the phone number, and he said, I'll call you back in a few. So I, went inside the FBO and, kind of sat there nervously, and sure enough, not much longer after that, he called back and he said, okay, yeah, I talked to him in the tower. I explained, you're a student doing your, long cross country solo, and, first time alone flying into a controlled airport, and, I said, okay, but I still need to call them, right? And he said, yes, you need to call them and find out what they want on the pizza you're buying them. Which is exactly what happened. And so that was apparently the last of that. So, it could have ended badly, but didn't. So that's good. Let's see, where are we headed now? We're at some point, I don't remember what it is that we're going to spot. It's when we get close to, let's see, due east of Hagerstown, and then is this turn? Wait a minute. I do want to pick out the Potomac River, but I don't remember now what our visual cues are for when it's coming up. Ooh, and everybody else has dropped off my moving map. Have I lost server connections with everybody voyaging? Yeah, so there's one. There's where no, everybody is still here. Okay, so that's good. Yeah. $747 over here. That's a big airplane. Oh. Bell 407. Is that a helicopter? I think it is. We got some idea of what's out ahead of us here. Yeah. Pretty Maryland countryside, I think, is what's out ahead of us here. Oops, meant to do that. Me hitting the wrong button again. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool. There we go. I can never remember, once I get there's follow mode and lock mode, and if I take lock mode off, yeah, and we're still in follow, that's what lets me do the thing. So this is what I was. Oh, yes. That's more like the screenshot I was after. Oh. There we go. Excellent. Ooh, hang on a minute. Oh, nobody move. Okay. There we go. And then if we, there's Phil. Okay. Well, that's good for now. Oh, there's Spun Dot. Whoops. do? That's still on. Let's see. Let me try that. No. That's what I wanted to change. Ooh. So if we take that off. Ooh, I'm liking this. Hang on. Ooh. Wow. That's so neat. I'm easily tickled. I don't know what I can tell you. Let's I'll leave that on the screen for a bit. Let's see. I thought I should add not a relation to. Oh, I have missed a whole bunch of stuff. I am so sorry. Yeah, no, we had that. Dumb question was the Mooney. Yeah. So, yeah, and so yes, our Chavez, as Soundtrack has pointed out, I am no. While my name is Mooney, I am no relation to the Ovation. And I have ridden in the back seat of one once. That's as close as I ever got. I did my training in the Piper Warrior. The club I was in, we had a couple hundred people in the club, and a lot of people were members as students. You had to join the club if you wanted to do flight training in the club aircraft. But at any rate, 5 or 6, 7 different instructors, in the club. And almost all the training, at least all the PPL training, was done in, they had 5 Cessna 152s. And so those were the primary training aircraft, but my instructor was as big as I was, which made us too big to both be in a 152 at the same time. So that's why I did my training in the Piper Warrior. And then so the club had 5 Cessna 152s, 4 Piper Warriors, and 3 Mooney M20s. And you were only, in order to, club rules, not anything to do with the FAA, but club rules said that if you wanted to fly the Moonies, you had to be IFR rated, even to fly them VFR. So, I mean, obviously you'd have to have your complex sign off as well for the retractable gear. But so at any rate, there was one cross-country trip where I got to ride along in the back seat, but that was sadly my only time in an actual Mooney. And it's my favorite plane in the sim because it has speed brakes, which actually allows me, I don't know, it gives me a degree of control that it just, when you're on approach and you're too fast, you can just slow down. I'm like, oh my God. It really makes it a lot easier. Yeah, the back seat, cross-legged, right, exactly. I was mostly turned kind of, sideways, Fine looking bunch here. Wonder if I can get that's kind of more what I was thinking of, was with yeah, so I think did I finish that train of thought, or did I digress once again? Part 61 school. Yeah, when I said big, I didn't really mean tall. I'm 5'8" and 3/4, 5/8 and something. But yeah, just big everywhere else. Oh my gosh, we're already at the turn. This is so much fun. Watching everybody together. This is so much fun, I'm sure, what you had in mind there. Oh, how come I'm not seeing a she command in the... Oh, you slipped it in without my knowing. Oh, is it on cooldown? Let's see. That must be, where are the tags? That must be, okay, yep, yeah, no Papa Joe, but we must have, Voyaging. Okay, Voyaging is back, in the group here. So, let's see, can we... Well, that's pretty nice. Let's see. We see all 6 of us there. That's a cool thing. And I've kind of lost track of where we are now. We're heading south again, which takes us on down toward... Okay, yeah, so Hagerstown will be coming up on our right before too terribly much longer here. Let's see if I get around behind the group here. Somewhere off over there at about our 2 o'clock or so ish. So more sort of... Oh, it maybe in this valley kind of over here might be where Hagerstown is. Let me get back inside here. Actually, bring the drone camera back or I'll regret it later. Look at 2 o'clock. Well, maybe Hagerstown is a little further off than I was thinking. Generally over here in this direction, but a little bit of the famous haze of the Blue Ridge Mountains happening along there. Oh, tabletop Android. Well, nothing to be jealous there. I'm not flying information, I'm just flying. Be impressed by the other 5 people in the group. They're doing an awesome job of yeah. Okay, soundtrack. No, yeah, I applaud your resistance and your ability to not take the bait. But okay, well, so then I think that everybody who's here has probably gotten a ticket for the giveaway. But if you haven't, if you have not, type !ticket to get yourself entered into the giveaway at the end of the stream. We're going to have a drawing, and the winner will get a free subscription to the Peter Mooney channel. Or if you're already subscribed here, I will give you a subscription to any other channel on Twitch, as long as it offers subscriptions. Hey, Astro Singularity! Astro Singularity, always a delight to see you. Welcome on in. We're flying leg 3 of our 5-leg adventure down the Appalachian Trail. We left 2 weeks ago on Tuesday, the 3rd of October, left out of Millnocket, Maine, and made it first through Vermont and then down to New Jersey. So New Jersey's where we left earlier today, and crossed Pennsylvania, and now we're well across Maryland and heading to Virginia. Sorry, West Virginia will be the end point of today's tour, is in West Virginia. And yeah, so happy to have you here. Good to see you. And Potomac. Yeah, it's actually, I think it's right before we touch down. So we got, let's see, 3 miles to the next turn, and then probably 10 to the turn after that. It's good, probably about 18 nautical miles from here would be my guess, as far as when we get to the Potomac. So it's like over one more ridge, or maybe 2 from there. Is this Papa Joe, who's flying along, we mentioned early on in the stream that we were earlier in his neck of the woods. Is this your neck of the woods, R. Chavez, or you just happen to be familiar with the area, or you know how to read a chart, which is clearly more than I can say. But at any rate, you're closer to Pittsburgh. Oh, okay, right, gotcha. Alrighty. I used to work with a guy who grew up in West Virginia, kind of the northeast of the northeast of West Virginia, which he really didn't want people to know that he was from West Virginia. So when people would ask him, where are you from? Where'd you grow up? He would say, outside of Pittsburgh, which was not untrue. You know, I mean, Pittsburgh was in fact the closest big city to where he lived. So. But at any rate, drove the route because of family in Baltimore. I see. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I've been talking a lot. Okay, so here's this turn right here, and we're about to... Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, so yeah, we're not... I got confused about where the border was, because we already... we're already in... Wait. No, we're in Maryland. Oh, it's the Potomac that's the... Duh. This is the border between Maryland and West Virginia. That's so... Sorry, my bad. I'm not sure how I managed to confuse that, but yeah. So we're from... Yeah, so from that turn... We've only got one turn left before we're... Well, I thought I was going to maybe... There we go. Like some cell towers up on top of this little mountain here. So there you go. That was a case where I had done something unusual with the camera, and when I hit the reset button then it didn't do it. Never mind. Not going to obsess about cameras and airplane sounds anymore. But yeah, it looks like everybody is still right in a tight-knit little group here. Cool. And these mountains can continue to be just as pretty as they can be. I'm glad I'm glad it occurred to me to do this flight. It's just been a joy so far. Whoa! Oh, what have I done? Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't meant to do that. And that. There we go. Apple butter capitalism. Wait, what am I saying? Wait, Berkeley Springs or Beckley Springs? Is there a Berkeley Springs? There could well be, but I'm familiar with... Oddly enough, I'm familiar with Beckley. But Beckley and Berkeley Springs may have absolutely nothing to go... Oh, you used to go camping. Interesting. Huh. The apple butter capital of the world. Well, I would, I would be perfectly happy to find myself in the apple butter capital of the world. My goodness. Um, Let me. Oh, come on. This moving map. I tell you what. Sometimes it just does not want to cooperate. Now would be one of those times. I'm gonna give it a few more chances, though. Nope, it just won't scroll. How close are we to... No, we still got a ways to go before our final turn here. Oh, dear. Oh. Yikes. Hmm. Planet Neutral, welcome on in. Happy to see you. Type exclamation point ticket to enter yourself into the giveaway. And what else was there? And my apologies for the static. We've been months without it, and then earlier today. Hottie, delighted to see you as well. And again, yeah, well, God, yeah, I don't know if you saw my Discord message, it was some things happened with my brother being here, like plugging in a USB thumb drive apparently disturbed the powered USB strip. So, I mean, at first I had no microphone, and I solved that. It only took about a half hour to solve that, but then I had no monitor, so I couldn't hear what was going on in the stream, and it took about another 45 minutes to solve that. Those we got all worked out. But then somewhere early on in the stream, we got just a little bit of that old static at the end of somebody's welcome sound that used to be a real problem all the time, and that we now haven't heard in months and months. And it was just that one time early on in the stream and just at the end of somebody's sound, but then Planet Neutral came in and it was bad. So my apologies for that. That remains mysterious as to why that happens. Like I said, not at all for months at a time, and then suddenly all the time. I know why I was looking at the map is because we're about to turn toward Martinsburg, West Virginia, and I just wanted to get a reminder of the field elevation because we're pretty much on a long... Once we let the autopilot make this turn for us, we are essentially on a long final, like a 10 or 12 mile final, and the field's at 557 feet, so we should be thinking about getting set up for an approach here. Pardon me a moment. Oh no. I reached for the mute button and instead managed to hit the button next to it, which is, I've got a bad feeling about this. Boy, I hope that's not indicative of... Oh, good, we got an 18-mile final, so I don't need to be no need to be in a hurry. But our field at Martinsburg, West Virginia, should be right off the nose, and hey, there it is. And like I said, we're very nearly straight in. I do think though I'm gonna switch we'll keep the autopilot on for now, but switch it over to heading mode and head us just a few degrees left so that we're a little bit better lined up with the it's runway 26, so we can put that. Wait, is it 26? Yeah, it's 26. So we can put give that for a little visual reminder of where 26 is. Why are we getting bumped around? I don't know. Oh, there goes Tyro. We gotta be the 17th time I've hit the wrong button. Ooh, have I lost track of everybody, or is everybody just... Oh no, the tags are off. There we go. That didn't go very well. There's a bunch of awesome flybys in the pod. Trust me. Insanity, absolutely. Like I said, it's pretty much straight in. And is that looking like we're getting pretty well lined up with the runway at this point too? I think so. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our heading back over to there. And so, oh shoot, we're up at 3,000 now. I didn't realize we were quite that high. Let's start heading on down. What do we got? 13 miles to run and 2,500 down to the surface. So that ought to see what we got around there. Yes. So this is the Potomac River. It's got a bunch of wicked oxbows right around here where we are. Yeah, so that's the Potomac. Here is the border between Maryland and West Virginia. And looking absolutely stunning in its fall colors. And yeah. Oh, it's so pretty up here. I just love it. I'm probably missing a bunch of stuff in chat. My browns are very brown. Well, I'm running the Bijan Seasons mod, and so that's definitely given me, oranges and yellows and some reds in the trees, and probably making the browns more brown as well. But yeah, Bijan Seasons, I think it's perfectly fine. I never actually checked out Rex AccuSeasons before buying Bijan Seasons, so I know a lot of people have the Rex AccuSeasons. Love it. I'd have no recommendation to make because I've only used the Bijan, but looks a little like the River Main in Bavaria. Interesting. Huh. That's we've been in. Oh, looks like I'm a little further that way than I meant to be. And are we still heading down? Yeah, we're still heading down. We did on the last 2 Sundays on the Sunday group fly-alongs on 1,500. This is pattern altitude, so yeah, let's level out here. That's fine. And I'm going to take the autopilot off here. What was I trying to say? So the last 2 Sundays on the Sim Caesar channel, on the Sunday group fly-alongs, we did a flight in Bavaria. Wait, the last one was not this most recent Sunday, but the 2 Sundays before that, at any rate. I think that's pretty much the bulk of the flying that I have done in Bavaria. But it sure was pretty. Let me get, whoopsie, do some power adjustment here and get us slowed down a little bit to, oh gosh, what I forgot to do is the flight recorder. I wonder if I'll start it now and we'll just adjust things as need be. Or this may be fine, we'll see. Okay, so let's autopilot away. I think we can fly this on down. Oh, did not mean to get that slow before dropping the gear and hitting some flaps, but that's fine. So there's 1 notch of flaps anyway. And, yeah. We don't need to be dropping that quickly, though. Trim it up a little bit. So I'm probably going to miss a little chat just while we, these, as I was touting earlier, these speed brakes on the Mooney are supposed to give me such fine control that I can just kiss it onto the runway surface every time without fail. So Now that I've set that up, you know, it's probably end up slamming it on, but we'll see. We will see how it goes. Yeah, still getting slow, still going down a little sooner than I meant to. Hang on. Okay, there we go. 80 is a nice approach speed on the Mooney here. We seem to be all lined up. We got 3 green. There's still only 1 notch of flaps. But anybody seeing Pappies or Vassies? Oh, red over red. So let's not drop anymore. That looks like it switched to white over red. That's comforting. Alrighty. All looks fine. Let's have a second notch of flaps and see what that gets us. Hey, hey! Texas One Flyboy, welcome on in. Good to see you. As you can see, I'm on short final, so I'm not going to glance over a chat for a minute or two here. Just going to pop in a 3rd notch of flaps there as we get over the threshold here, and get on down a little more here. And is it a panic flare or a regular flare? Let's see. Oh, brother. Can I stall it on? Well, almost stalled it on. Not nearly as bad as it could have been. Let's power up and get ourselves moving on a little bit here just to... You know what? I'm just going to clear over to this side here. Whoops! Because I want to get off the runway, because I think we probably have people coming in right behind me, and I'd like to catch their landings if we can. So, yeah. Let me get turned around right quick here, and we'll watch other... We'll go gather around at the... This is a good place to just... We're going to park it right here, because I don't want to... Everybody was pretty close in, and I've already missed... who have I missed? Oh, I've missed Voyaging. And I missed... Was that... Okay, well, here comes Papa Joe. We'll catch Papa Joe's landing. Wind Comanche looking nice here. Gear's going to appear at any moment, I'm sure of it. Or not. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator. What are you going to do? There's the gear. I knew it would show up eventually. Very nice, Papa Joe. And then we still got Spun Dot and Ascended Gravity coming on down. And my apologies that I missed Tyro and Voyaging. And yeah, we can... So I was thinking we'd gather up around the terminal over there for a photo, but the trees make for a lovely photo too, so you're fine where you are. And so here's Ascended Gravity in the Mooney. Nice steady approach. Great descent rate. Looking good. Looking very, very good. And are you down or are you floating? We're going to see the gear eventually. I feel certain. No gear? Do I have to be closer to get gear? I don't know. Well, here's Ascended Gravity in the Maglev Mooney. I'm being very silly. Okay. Spun Dots. Oh, still on approach there. Although in that big, beefy Baron, you'll be down in no time, right? Oh, are you going over to come in from the other way? Let's see. Spun Dot. Continue without you. Oh, you've got a gear failure. Won't lower. Oh, paused the sim. I see. Okay. Well, I'm glad I took a look. Oh, and so Ascended Gravity is coming back up this way to join the group. Alrighty then. Well, Spundot, I hate to... we'll wait. We'll wait for you. I'll snap a group photo so that we will at least have something. But we will, if everybody can wait, and we'll see if Spundot is able to get back down on the ground here, and if so, we will do another one. So let's see. Parking brake off here and see if we can do a little bit of a turn around the end here. Come in around. Will that get us to hello? Come on. It looks like I went further down this way than I know. That should be about right. Oh, this camera system, I swear. Okay, we're gonna try that one more time. That's gonna have to do. Parking brake back. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see. So I missed a whole bunch of. What did I miss after Spundot? I missed. I don't miss. Oh, Tyro, what did I miss? Was that about my parking skills? Probably. I'm guessing probably. Well, that's gonna get us trees, but the sun's in the wrong place. Let's try. Spundot, shield your eyes. I'm gonna move the sun. I'm kidding. That ought to be a little better. Let's see. Okay, that's lovely right there. For a start, let me see if I can make sure yep, cursor's on there is good, and that's good. Yes. Alrighty, so there's a preliminary group photo for Spundot. How's it going? Oh. Oh, looks like you are on your way back in. Yes, maybe? Or did you really not want us to see you? You did a fantastic job in that Baron last week. Wait a minute. Who's this? Oh, Spundot, look out. There's a vehicle on the runway. Must be checking for FOD from Ascended Gravity's maglev operation. Alrighty. Well, I'll tell you what, let's good. Okay. Well then, so what are we going to do while Spundot is on final here? I'll remind folks, type !ticket and put that into the chat to get yourself entered into the giveaway. There's only 23 people entered in the giveaway at this point, so you can get yourself a 1 in 24 shot at a free sub to the Peter Mooney channel, or if you're already subbed here, a subscription to any other channel on Twitch, as long as it offers subscriptions. And so there's that. Anything else? Soundtrack. Am I forgetting anything that we need to be doing at this point? It's not. I'm not forgetting anything else that I can think of, but that's no. Let's see. Oh, hey! Dot has come into visual range. Oh, brother. Spundot, I can't tell. Are you lined up on the field? Okay. Oh, is there custom scenery for here that I didn't even know was available? That could be. Oh, or did you come in without the gear, so you picked the grass to make it a little softer? I probably should have. Texas One Flyboy. I meant to circle back and say hi, because I was on approach when you came in, and then I forgot. I'm a wreck at this point. I have no idea what I'm doing. So wait, does that? Oh, you still can't get the. So I wish I had read chat first. So what do you think, boys? Shall we all taxi over and circle around Spundot for a family portrait before we wrap up the stream here? No gear grassland. Yep. So Spundot. I'm sorry that I missed that in the chat. Had I been paying attention, I would already have been aware. And I thought I got my flaps up. Did I not? Oh, no, I still had one notch in. Okay. Let's get rid of the parking brake there and head on over to Spundot's direction. Oops. Ah. Let's see. Whee! Alrighty. Oh, wait. What did I... Oh, so there's Spundot's right there. So I think I just wanted to a little bit more turn like that. Yep, that ought to be. We'll see what we get in a sec. So, yes, like soundtrack just said in the chat, everybody make a big circle. The camera's too small for that joke. There are no small actors, only small cameras. All right, where are we with the? Okay, here we go. This is not exactly a circle. I'm gonna go like that way a little bit, and whoops. Are we? Close enough. Let's see. I got to get the camera far enough away for all the tags to show up. And then we might want the sun a little bit different for. Oh, good. So there's. Alrighty. Let me get it back up enough to get Voyaging's tag. And oh, Papa Joe is popping around a little bit. Let's see. Where am I going to get the most, or rather the least? This is looking like it might be starting to work. Okie dokie. There's some nice fall colors. Alrighty. And then if I go this way a little bit more, can we get... Voyaging, are you going to adjust a little, or are you good where you are? Commander Space Dog, hi, welcome on in. Good to see you. Type exclamation point. Oh, you already have. Fine. That looks fine to me. We're, I was looking for a, yeah, we don't, that's absolutely perfect right there. So let's just, there we go. All right. Commander Space Dog, I don't know if you were lurking before, but Spundot had a gear failure. So she actually put it down without gear on the grass. So we all taxied over to take a little photo to show our solidarity and support. I seem to miss it, and it looks like you're all parked up. Yeah. We just finished leg 3 of our 5-leg trip down the Appalachian Trail. We will be doing leg 4 a week from today, next Tuesday, which is at noon, I believe, noon your time on Tuesday. And hope it's a 5-legged race, which, trust me, never mind. It's an odd number, isn't it? Very odd. Let's look at the landing replay, and because we're going to do the landing replay, then we're going to do the wing view replay. Oh, Papa Joe, so glad you were able to fly along today. Hope you can join us on the remaining 2 Tuesdays of Appalachian Trail Tuesdays. I'm also here Thursdays, same time, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 1900 Zulu. Tuesday and Thursday, that's the schedule. And delighted having you along, and hope you can join us again. Thanks for flying along. And what's oh wait, did I miss? Oh no, both Papa Joe and Tabletop Android gotta go. All right. So Tabletop Android. Okay, very good. But yeah, Spundot is down. So Lemon, the screen tag, gamer tag Lemon Dog is Spundot. Is the chat name Spundot. So she is down and safe and on the grass. So that's yep. There's that. And Plagiato's got to go too. So everybody's bailing out. Well, we'll do the replay and then the wing view replay, and then we'll get to the drawing, and then we'll find somebody to raid. So yeah, we'll do that there for now. But then let me okay, let's get ourselves into replay mode here. What do I need to do? I need to do yep. There's that, and then I go here. Oops. Hello. Uh-oh. What's going on? Let's try it this way. There we go. Don't know why that was doing that. That was weird. Let's do this. And then this. No. Oh. Well, that's weird. The flight recorder seems to be hung. As they say. Oh, did I just lose everybody? No, I just lost somebody. That's really weird. What's going on with the flight recorder? It seems to be... Yep, it's just completely not working. What happens if I do... The screen may go black for a moment. If it does, pardon me in advance. Oh, it seems to have gone black for a moment. I'm going to look at Task Manager and see if I can figure out what's going on with the flight recorder here. Oh, it's going to be under SkyDolly, I guess. Apps. SkyDolly. Yeah, using 0% CPUs, 0% disk, 0% network, and well, it is taking up 14 megabytes of memory. But, oh, can I see processes under it if I open it up? There don't appear to be any processes happening. I'm afraid oh, good Lord, Task Manager just closed itself. Did it, or did it just vanish for some reason? Huh. No, it actually closed itself. That's weird. Well, if everything suddenly disappears... No, this is all on the gaming PC, so OBS and I would still be here. I mean, well, this will be a real disappointment if there's not a... Oh, hang on. Oh, now it seems to be, oh, it has suddenly sprung back to life. I don't know what that was about, but we will, do that, and then that. Oh, well, that put us way back there. I need to find out where's our, oh, hello, whoa, 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 whoa. That's taxiing. Where is our... That would seem to be our touchdown point right there. Well, close enough that we can go, okay, let's go back out here, and here, whoops, hello. There we go. There. About here. Somewhere around there. That should be fine. Then, what do we got to do next? I got to do make sure this is over here, and do this and that. And then we should be able to do that. Yay, and we can. Lovely. All right, let's just get an overview of what this looked like coming in here. Well, that certainly could have been worse. Let's, hello? Okay, that was weird. Oop. There we go. Let's see what it's let's see what this whole thing looks like from, well, right about there. Okay. If we go yeah. And maybe at half speed, just to get a closer idea, and then we'll do the wing beat, I promise. Huh. So pretty much right on the center line, right in the middle of the touchdown zone. I don't know why I'm saying like, oh, I guess I'll take that. I was like, oh, yeah, wow. Okay, let's do the wing view replay just because it's a lot of fun. So like reset that, and then we got ourselves back in here. Actually, you know what? First of all, is this, where is this? So the sun's kind of behind it that way. So we're going to want to be looking at the right side, I'm pretty sure. And then let's see a little bit about whether or not, oh, no. Okay. Let's see about if there's like a, we put a few clouds in the sky. Well, those are pretty ominous looking. And then, ugh. Clear these off some. Start these a little higher so we still have plenty of light down here, and then what happens from there if we go there and here? Yeah, a little more light, I think, don't you? That's just not really great. You know what? What if we bring the... Did that go earlier? No, not really. We're just not going to get pretty colors in the sky today. Unless we Happens if we go to the evening, eventide, and some more stuff back out. Well, that's pretty anyway, even if there's no color in the clouds. I don't want to keep take any more of your time than we have to. So let's see. We want to get my mug out of the frame here, and we want to turn off a bunch of other stuff that's supposed to have a nice, quick, easy button for this. Do I not? What happened to my? Uh-oh. Bear with me a moment. Oh, there we go. Okay. That ought to take care of all the various sounds and all. And we can take out the yeah with that and with that. And then I think we can do it from there. Let's see. Why is that looking? Hang on. Oh, there's something. Yep, I don't know how that happened, but there. That fixes that, and then we'll get rid of me, and then we'll let it go from there. No. Yes. Aha. Alrighty then, let me see if I can find my way over to, I really do not know what is causing that tragic uh static happening on the stream, but there it is. We'll have to work on that. Cold Nebo. Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's terribly. Oh, insanity. That was incredibly photogenic, wasn't it? I couldn't agree more. That was just stunning visually. So I think the recorder is going to keep just playing back from where it was there, and that's fine. So I think it is time. I guess actually, before we do the giveaway, it's time for me to say thanks to a bunch of really awesome folks who provided all kinds of material support to the stream today. I love any kind of participation in the stream, of course, whether that's if the most you can do is lurk while you work. Thanks. Really appreciate your being here. We love our lurkers here on the Peter Mooney channel. Oh, Adam the Duke. You must have come in while the wing view music was going, because it when the wing view music is going, we don't get to hear. Wait, am I still? I forgot to go back. Well, that wouldn't work anyway unless I go back to here. So sorry. In order to hear things other than the wing view music, we also have to look at my mug. But as that be that as it may, Adam the Duke, welcome on in. Good to see you. And a giant waffle cake. Welcome on in. I saw you joined the Discord yesterday or the day before or recently. Oh, Spundot, thank you so much for 100 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, I was about to. Oh, hang on. Bear with me one moment. Suddenly, yikes. I don't know. Why the earbud suddenly drives me crazy after 3 hours of being perfectly fine is no less a mystery than why the static appears in when music's playing and then doesn't for months at a time and then does again. So at any rate, I think I was about to go over here, was I not? I think I was. There we go. All right. Yes, indeed. Um, so thanks if you lurked, thanks if you chatted in the chat, thanks if you flew along, and then specifically thanks for, as I said, some material support. We had a bunch of bits throughout the stream today. We got bit cheers from the Real Tyragoth, from Monster SD, who just came in to cheer bits and leave, and from, is that me? Oh, that's the recorder still playing. I thought I saw the I saw the rudder move, and I didn't move my feet. It's because it's still the recorder playing back. Sorry. Tyro and Monster each with 100 bits. Wilzo Nats 100 bits. Spundot, thank you for the 100 bits, and Zerg forever. If you're still here, 500 bits. Thank you so very much for your support today. I appreciate that a great deal. So that looks like a lovely place to leave the airplane parked while, or kind of doing that sort of back. This is like my grandmother trying to parallel park a car, but which led to the one time, because after my grandpa couldn't drive anymore, she had to drive everywhere, which just galled him no end. And I'll never forget one time her going forward and back and forward and back and forward and back until she finally had it right where she wanted it in the parking space. And he threw open his passenger side door and looked out. Her name was Ione. You have to know that for sure. So he opened his door, looked out, looked back at her, and said, "That's all right, Ione. We'll walk to the curb." So at any rate, that's kind of what that looked like there. But I was just thinking. So again, thank you so much for your support today and for participating in the stream. And oh my gosh, welcome Turdog. Happy to see you, Turdog. Forward and back. Okay. Oh, hey, and Cartman Bra is here as well. Welcome on in. Hi, good to see you. We're just wrapping up the stream. We're about to do the giveaway. Type exclamation point ticket to get yourself entered. We've only got 26 entries. You can get yourself a 1 in 27 chance at a free subscription. We're giving away a free sub to the Peter Mooney channel, or if you win the drawing and you're already subscribed here, I will give you a subscription to any other channel on Twitch, as long as you pick one that offers subscriptions. So there we go, 26. Do I hear 27? Cartman Bra, did you get a ticket? Don't feel any pressure. No one's required to get a ticket, but it is, it's a $5 value. I don't know what you... Oh, there we go. There's 28. All right. So in just a very, very few seconds here, I am going to click that close giveaway button that you see right there above where it says no winners yet. And after as soon as I click that, you will no longer have the ability to enter yourself in the giveaway. I want to be very clear about this point. I want to make sure no one fails to understand that this is the last chance to type exclamation point ticket and get yourself entered in the giveaway. Because if anyone were to miss out, that would just really, really ruin my day. So I am gonna close this giveaway any minute now. I always do the drum roll, but then I learned recently that the timing doesn't work out. So I didn't have time to work on that for today, maybe for Thursday. So at any rate, gonna close the giveaway up in 3, 2, 1, and I'll give it another little second just in case, and then the giveaway is closed. No more entries. We got 29 entries. Ooh, somebody made it in right at the end. Oh, Commander Space Dog made it in right at the end. That's awesome. Soundtrack. Oh. 11 months. 11 months. Well, not quite. Next week will be 11 months we've been doing this. I just, I don't know. The understanding part did not compute. Oh, yeah, right. Well, there you go. They say, what is it? They say, blood is thicker than water, but there's some correlate to that about some surely something is thicker than soundtrack, but I wouldn't even want to venture a guess as to what that would be. As in the immortal words of Spundot, no. Wait, don't we even we have an emote for that, don't we? I think we do. Peter Mooney emotes. Oh yeah, we have a dough emote. It won't let me. I keep hitting enter and it just keeps making more of them. But there you go, soundtrack. All righty, so we got 29 entries in the giveaway. Let's go ahead and hey, barbecue beef. Oh, barbecue beef. You missed it. You missed the, I just closed the, Spundot, you missed? No way. This is not, I may have to look at and you know what? It doesn't even give me a full list. It only lets me see that many. I mean, I think I can go to like some edit screen and see everybody, but, I'm actually genuine. I mean, Soundtrack and I have our fun, but I'm genuinely dismayed and distressed if we actually had people who wanted a ticket and didn't get one. But I have researched, and there is no way that I can reopen once I've hit that close button. It won't let me reopen it. But you missed the emote. Okay, well, I am now, at this point, going to do whatever I need to do to get myself out of here, because clearly I need to be in a small padded room somewhere. Looks like the plane's moving. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and draw a winner. Oh, Soundtrack. All right, very good. Traffic was tough today a bit. Oh, yo, barbecue beef. I'm sorry that you had to sit in traffic. That's never a lot of fun. I mean, it can be, depending on, well, never mind. But I'm glad you're here now, and I'm sorry that you missed getting a ticket. But we are going to nonetheless draw a winner. So the winner of today's free subscription is, may I have a drum roll, please? It's going to be Astro Singularity. Are you still here, Astro Singularity? You are still here, and you are currently subscribed. So let me know if you're here. Let me know who you would like a subscription to, and I will be happy to make that happen. Oh, yeah, hey, you are still here. So excellent. That means I don't have to write a note with the pen I just dropped on the floor. You can type it in the chat. You can send me a Twitch whisper. You can send me a Discord DM, however you want to let me know. Just let me know who you would like a sub to, and I will, as I said, I will make that happen. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, thanks to everybody, especially folks who are maybe here for their first time today, like Richard, or not Richard, but R6 Chavez. Sorry, the ear is really driving me crazy. Happy to have you along today, and there were a few other people I think it was their first time. 757 757 as in Captain Spy, I presume you mean, and breaks your 37-year streak of not. Oh, Astro Singularity, that's hilarious. So Astro Singularity 757 Spy. I will do that as soon as the stream is over. And congratulations, yay! And congratulations on winning. For my heartfelt apologies that the one and only thing you have won in a 37-year streak was a Twitch subscription. But hopefully it's not going to be another 37 years until something even bigger comes along. Maybe this is actually kind of like the first drop, the first drip or droplet that breaks through the crack that eventually leads to it just the dam bursting open, and you'll just be winning right and left from here on out. Stop breaking mirrors. Well, there is that. Yeah, all right. And yeah, soundtrack, I couldn't agree more. So let me then also say a huge thank you to our moderators today, Ascended Gravity and Soundtrack 78 and Scotty 2 Hottie. He didn't moderate, and he only came in at the end. And if I don't say that, then he'll type in the chat, I didn't do anything. But that's all. That's. I got nothing else to say about that. Scotty, are you streaming today or tomorrow? I could go look at the schedule. I should go look at the schedule. I'm sorry, I'm a horrible, horrible moderator. Oh, you only do that to troll the other guy. Okay, all righty. Well, I think Wednesdays is when it's a Wednesday that you're not working, I think is you stream on Wednesdays. Is that right? I seem to remember that. And you were if I seem to recall you were working last week, which would probably tend to indicate that tomorrow would be a Wednesday when you're going to stream. Is that right? Yeah, okay, all right. So everybody, if you're not already following Scotty 2 Hottie, be sure that you do that. And as the other guy says, be sure to turn on your notifications, because a Scotty stream can be like a viper strike, extremely painful. Oh, no, I mean, fatal. No, I mean, it can happen just out of the blue at any time. But so make sure you're not only following Scotty to Hottie, but also, how come the Stream Elements bot didn't do its thing on that? It should have. Well, and then, so this is the point where I would normally say, I'll see you in about an hour on the Sim Caesar channel. But in case you're not up to the minute on news, Sim Caesar's on vacation this week, so no Sim Caesar stream tonight. So I won't see you there, but I hope to see you back here. So SO at Scotty 2. Is it spelled right? Oh wait, there's no, yeah, yours was spelled right. But why did it not? Oh, I see. Huh. That's so weird. Is it? Oh, because we had the flight recorder playing, which disables the activity feed. And if I do that, wait, but it played, wait, did it play an alert for Spundot's bits or not? Now I'm confused. Now I don't know. And now I have, okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that now. Oh, wait, Scotty, are you streaming now? Hang on a minute. I have to, okay, I'm going to have to, apparently go and have this ear surgically removed as soon as I can wrap up the stream here. So let's raid somebody. I'm going to worry about anything else. Okay, not streaming out. So your bits alert did play. So then I wonder why, oh, why did the, okay, not going to worry about it right now. About why that shout out didn't work. It certainly should have some kind of stream elements anomaly. If I, now I can't tell if my monitor is working or not. So do I hear engine sounds if I do this? I do. Okay, great. So let's have a raid. And I spotted somebody that I wanted to raid as well. It's Fester Geek. Fester Geek is streaming, and they're doing a they're in a little GA plane like the kind we fly here on Peter Mooney on the Peter Mooney channel, and I have never had a chance to raid Fester Geek, so we're going to give that a try. And it's FES _ TER _ GEK, I think. Let me just double check. Oh, okay. Or wait, are they? Hang on. Let's see. Bear with me a moment. Please stand by. You see what else? What's going on here? Like that. Oh, whoa, no, but that's not. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, because that's not that. Well, let me see what I think I'm not maybe completely lost. Yeah. Okay. Great. Well, here we go. Right. Oh, and so it's yeah, but it's double S now. I got thank you for bearing with me. It's double S _ FE double S _ TER. Oh, and there's not a J at the end of it. Okay. I think that's going to do it. So I'm going to start the raid. Then I'm going to switch us over to Louis Armstrong for a little bit of a sign off. And ask him a lot of questions about his what? About his setup. He likes that. Okay. I'm probably not going to stay. I'm probably going to, as I said, go and have this ear surgically removed, and then figure out whatever is next in the evening after that. So, right. So if you can't stick around for the raid, flood a bunch of raid emotes into Fester Geeks chat, and then I will see you, if not before, I will see you back here on the Peter Mooney channel, I hope, on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 1900 Zulu. Okay, thanks everybody. Let me know, is that going to make sure that that actually goes through? Invalid username. All right, bear with me one more moment. I'm gonna do something if it makes me, do I have to, so there, then I can be able to do that and like a little copy thing. Then if I come here and paste it with a good night commander space dog ID and that and a that and that. Do I need to put an @ symbol in front of it? I don't know. I think I do, but we will try it. Say no matches. I copied and pasted from their Oh, so what if I go in their stream and I mean that was their if they've no is there some place where I can did he type anything in his own chat? Because that would be so I don't know if it's capitalization or what. But it's not letting me do it. Maybe if I do it all lowercase. Because it's not taking it with the uppercase letters, that's for sure. Okay, but that is a direct copy and paste. Okay, no, so we're not going to raid Fester Geek because I'm raiding somebody, gosh darn it, and I'm doing it now. And I hate that it can't be him. They're not doing flight sim. They are. I wonder what they're doing and how long they've been doing it. Oh, they only just started up, and it's you want to go see a 737 flight? We can, it's not the kind of thing that I would do, but there's people who love that. So, what about bread Matzer? Let's do that one. Raid bread Matt Sir. Is that right? Should be. It's going through. That's awesome. Okay. Like I said, stick around at least long enough to throw a bunch of raid emotes in their stream. And if I don't see you before, I will see you back here on Thursday. Thanks, everybody, and good night. Good night. There we go. Okay, bye.